What's up everyone, welcome back to another video of my channel. This time we have another unboxing. So we have Ultimate Evo Valtryek V7. So I'm probably confident that this is the last Valtryek. So hopefully it'll do some good. I've heard that it's not the best, but hey, it's the last Valtryek, so you just gotta give it at least a little bit of credit. But maybe they might make another one like they did for Ultimate Valkyrie with Ultimate. But anyways, let's get into the unboxing. So obviously another Valtryek. You can see Nemesis being burst once again, or Noctimus if you want to call it that. It's Quatch Drive, so it's got the 4-in-1 system, and it's an attack type. Personally, I just want to make this unboxing as good as possible because it's the last Valtryek. Obviously, as I've said multiple times before. But anyways, let's check out the back. So right here we have the data for Ultimate Evo Valtryek V7. Obviously 4 weeks of play since it's quad drive once again. We have the Valtryek Evo drive chip since it's the evolution for the salvage Valtryek. We have the G08 gravity ring. Obviously it's plastic, so it doesn't really do much. The QD11 disc, which is pretty much Karma. So this is different because it's actually supposed to have the half-pro version of Legacy, which would still be light, but I guess they swapped out the disc anyway. We have a stamina type tip, TS19Q, and then the armor tip AO4, which is Hunter, I think, or yeah, I forgot what it's called, but I think it's a tip from Evolution. But this is actually supposed to be the variable tip, like how Ultimate Valkyrie had from Victory Valkyrie. So yeah, they swapped up a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm hoping this will be better. As long as it doesn't burst like salvage, I'm pretty much good. Alright, so right here we have the stats. We have an 11 for attack since it's an attack type, 7 for weight, 8 for agility, 2 for burst, which is surprising, probably because of the stable armor tip. We have a 6 for stamina. That's actually kind of good. This is for the core mode configuration, like the one right here. So this Valtryek probably has more stamina than the last one, which is actually a good thing. But yeah, I forgot to say, spins to the right is an attack type if I didn't say that before. But so this is the last Valtryek I forgot to mention. It's beat up, especially since it fell on the floor a couple of times and bursted a lot. And I'm ready to get a new one, so let's just unbox this and get straight into it. Sorry if I've been talking a whole lot. I've just been trying to make this video more full of, you know, actual reviewing. I mean, this thing is always tight to open. Alright, got it. Launcher. Instructions, nobody really needs that. We got a layer. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's talk about the parts. Now we have all the parts. So this is Ultimate Evo Valtryek. Yeah, good thing it looks a bit more better than salvage, because salvage just had like 2 sets of colors, which was pretty much gold and blue. But let's talk about the parts now. So this is Ultimate Evo Valtryek layer. Obviously you can tell it doesn't have any rubber on the side because the blades are supposed to be red. I'm actually kind of glad they kept at least something. But yeah, they kept the design. They just didn't like pretty much add rubber for all that weight, but I'm glad they kept the shape. Yeah, so they didn't change the well, they did change the gravity ring. It's not the same as the one from the Takara Tommy version. It's not the same with like attack power, but it kept the shape like I said before. So yeah, they didn't really keep the gimmicks. It's just the shape pretty much. But at least they didn't change too much about the drive chip, except they didn't keep the design and paint. But yeah, let's just move on. I forgot to mention this, but this Valtryek is actually supposed to have the design of every Valtryek. So if you can take a close look at some of the designs, you can see how they relate to Ultimate Valtryek. Obviously, I don't have Strike and Sword, because I wasn't exactly starting from the beginning of Beyblade. Well, technically I just wasn't making like a whole bunch of videos like I am now, but you can see what I'm talking about. All these designs relate to Ultimate Valtryek. So now we have the Karma disc, which is pretty much not the same disc as the Takara Tommy version, and it's not the one that came with Guilty Longinus, so yeah, it's an even slighter version. Hopefully this will help with like its attack power and you know, stability, but not really much to say about the disc. However, the tip is an entirely different story. So this tip, obviously it's a stamina type when you remove the armor tip, but it's actually red instead of blue, so I'm glad they added some variation in color and mixture. But this is actually supposed to be variable if I haven't said it already. This is pretty much the variable tip, which is the tip that it's supposed to look like, even if it was just like a imitation. So as you can see, this is the awakened version, but what it's supposed to look like is like some sharp, spiky version. And as you battle more with it, it'll wear down and get faster, stronger, but also lose more stamina over time. But obviously they didn't keep it, and they just changed it to an entirely different tip. So because of this performance tip change, I wonder how it'll perform. And obviously you already know I'm gonna do a whole bunch of battles, but yeah, stay tuned for a marathon battle. I cannot speak today either. But yeah, let's scan and get to the test battle. First, let's put the bay together. Actually, it feels kind of more loose, so maybe it'll burst more, but let's just find out after scanning. Now it's time for a test battle with our new Valtryek. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, you got a first for Rockmore. So not a great start for Valtryek. Surprise is up next. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's try that again, but with Opal and 4 mode. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Valtryek versus Bellflower. 3, 2, 1, let it. That was the end